There's a lot of newbies, so I'm going to go a little bit off track, and for 2 seconds, with a little bit of history. We started in 2006 for the bike ride. I was bullied by slats. Me and another fat bastard on the tandem rode to Amsterdam. So, the following year, slats bullied me even further into making it an annual event, and here we go. None of this would have happened without the support. We couldn't do it. So we'll come back to you riders in a minute, but let's go through a little support team. In 2007 we went to Paris, and on that ride we inherited 3 Aldridges. Rafe, the route master, who sadly has come down with COVID last night, can't be here. But Rafe does all the routes. He puts in a huge amount of hours. He does all the luggage tags, he does the website, a load of IT. So let's hear it for Rafe and his action. Now, where's Mark Simpson? Brett Aldridge, come on. Out here. Brett is the second Aldridge. Brett is the second Aldridge and does a huge amount of everything. The list is too long. He does everything. He does everything. Avril was driven him crazy by parking herself in his company and overtaking his office for the last couple of weeks. It became O2E Bike Ride HQ. Now, did mention a third Aldridge. Mike Aldridge, Brett and Rafe's father, was central to this ride developing. It would never, ever have taken off over the years. Sadly, Mike passed away between the last ride, just over a year ago. So I'd like you to raise a glass to the late, great Mike Aldridge. Right, I'm going to put you down there, but don't go away. They're very useful, Aldridges. On the motorbikes, where is Alf and John? Come on out. So Alf and John come out ahead of us. They came out before dawn on Tuesday. And they put the signs up. So they were on motorbikes for 3 days, putting signs up in that howling wind. And it's not easy getting on and off a bike to put up 300 signs. And these guys, and where's Trevor? Trevor, come here. Trevor's been doing the bikes for years, but this year decided to do it on the push bike. It's the first time he's ever done an endurance ride, and he nailed it. Well done, Trevor. Right, in the Audi, where's Peter and Rod? Pete and Rod. Come on. Right, you all saw these guys. They've been running around like madmen, absolute madmen, doing stuff for everybody. It's Rod's first time, would you do it again? That was a definite yes. In the Peugeot, Cheryl and Roz. Where's Cheryl and Roz? Come on, ladies. They're not here. Always thought that was overstated. Big Chris in Range Rover. Big Chris. Big Chris has everything in his car, does everything for everybody, so let's hear it for Big Chris. Now, the cake makers, do we have any cake makers here? Put your hands up if you make cakes for the ride. Hats on to the cake makers, the ride leaders, Joe, who else is the ride leader? Get yourselves out here, come on. Take a round of applause from the group. We'll have a little bit of thanks to the shirt sponsor, who I think was bullied by Mr. McGinley, was it? Who was it? Oh, was thank you very much for the shirt sponsor. Brian Farley for the shirt, sorry, my bad. Right, am I forgetting anybody? Could be. Now, it has been... Tricky is here, is it? Oh, Tricky was up. Tricky, come on up. Tricky. Tricky has been doing these rides for 10 years. And has lugged about 1,000 pieces of luggage around this week. Although the female lorry driver was much stronger and better looking. Now, it has been said that I do fuck all. For the record, it's not. I can do close to fuck all. Right? It's very close, but not quite fuck all. The person who does everything for this ride, young lady, Emma. Hundreds and hundreds of man-hours going from our woman-house. The hotels, the ferries, the coaches, the luggage, Brexit, bless it, the constant changes, and of course none of us read any of the emails, myself included, sorry about that. So, Avril, on behalf of everyone at O2E, thank you. It's the bar bill from last night. Right, back to you riders. There's a lot of new faces here. Put your hands up if this is your first big bike ride. Now, put your hand up if this is the first time you've ridden 100 miles in a day. Right, guys, high five these people. Have a look around and say, it's an absolutely massive achievement in this week's conditions. Absolutely blinding. Extraordinary. So there's so many outstanding individual achievements. I'll be here all day and you guys want to drink. So I'm only going to pick out one person who I know doesn't want to be picked out. Where is Steve Kennedy? Oh, yeah. So this guy turned up on Thursday and Friday, slightly ahead of all you lot. I don't know what you were doing. I think it was about 3:30 yesterday, wasn't it? And I know it's not a race, but I think it's just inspiring to me. It's absolutely extraordinary. So, Steve, it's a pleasure. And we don't drink. So I'm going to ask though, fundraising, it's why we all do it, it's why we're all here. It's not too late to go back to your companies, try and find out if they do matching things. That makes a massive difference to us. Stick pictures of your sore asses on social media, try and get a few more quid out of people. And I can tell you the total so far for the efforts of this room is 81,000 quid. And that's... Give yourselves a round of applause for that one. And we put our party at Slats for some really good forfeits. Next year, let's have a show of hands. Would anyone fancy the UK? Would anyone fancy circular routes out of Bruges? I have been in a hotel. Thanks everyone. Okay, boys and girls, here we go. So listen. Quiet please. Now listen, that man there has just spoken about every single person in this room, but no one's mentioned Big Kev, and it started with Big Kev, and really he is everything that brings us together, his inception, his idea, he's got all of us together. Big round of applause for Big Kev, please. Okay, thank you. I'd like everyone to raise one glass for 5 seconds, 10 seconds, have some friends, wherever they may be. Thank you. Okay, we've got some very, very exciting news. Could we please have Austin and Amelia up to the stage? Austin and Amelia. Now, this is the first of O2E. We've had people that got together because of O2E. We've had kissing and cuddlings, we've had some nutties and all sorts of stuff going on. But Austin has decided to make an honest woman of Amelia and has proposed to her just a little while ago, and she said no, by the way. Did you say no? So, Austin, respect man. Mr. Okay, so we're going to move on really quickly. I'd like to invite Jess up if you don't mind, very, very quickly. Because again, we talked about the charities, we talked about what we're trying to achieve. Okay, we can talk all day long. Let's hear it from someone that really knows where your dollar, your pound, your cent, your shekel, where it's going, your blood, sweat, and tears. Jess will give you a quick rundown of everything that you're doing to help out.
Hello everyone, so I'm Jess and I'm from Alhab and we are one of the charities that you've been supporting for the past few years. I'm shaking a little bit because I'm very nervous because there's lots more of you than it usually is. So Alhab stands for Every Life Has a Purpose and we are an adventure playground for children with disabilities, and we have the mantra that children can come and play and leave their disability at the door. You know, we don't discriminate, we want everyone to be able to experience risk-taking and play and fun. And the money that you have raised for the past 3 or 4 years has gone towards so much for these kids. And you know, I went there when I started, everyone has autism. It's been a place of fun and love for me for many, many years. And we've got a few of our staff members here who've cycled for the first time this year. We love you. We absolutely love you. The kids love you. The staff love you. You do more than you know. And thank you. So.
Absolutely beautiful, Jess. Now listen, just try and think about those words, because we're so fortunate here. We actually get to engage with our charities, and when the charities engage back with us, it's your perfect partnership. It's not just about a handout for the money and we need this for the kids. They, you know, we've had LPAC riders that come and support us on this. They come to our dinner. They give us so much back, and that's what O2E is about. We want to grow the family, but we want interaction, and it's a partnership. Yeah. So, Jess, well done, and thank you again. Okay, so we've got loads of people in the room here. We've got some individuals.
But we've got some big groups here, in no particular order, but every time you group shout out, at least have a beer with your colleagues and your friends. Hooters, massive. Beckham and rugby cyclists, louder. The Wanhurst massive, louder. Not bad. And of course, how could we not? Team Skells, louder. So that's all of us. Lovely to have so many big groups together. Just gonna move a tact a little bit away before we get into some of the fun stuff. We've got a gala dinner, which many of you have been to before. 12th of November. We'd love every single person to be here, with your wives, your parents, your girlfriends, your kids. This is a big celebration of the whole year and what we do. We'll have the charities there. Great fun nights out. Individual tables or individual seats. Tables of 6, 8, 10, 12. What we want to do is we didn't get 300 plus tickets sold. O2E's already paid for those a long time ago. We'd love everyone to come along if you can. You all know each other so well now. What a great evening. So, love you to come to dinner. We've got some flyers which will pass out a bit later to remind you, but we're going to bang that drum soon. Right. Here we go. So we've talked about the first timers, but I would like every first timer just have a drink with me. Cheers, first timers. Absolutely incredible. I would like now, let's look at the poll here. I'm not trying to be biased on this one because I've got someone that's quite young than me. But have we got anyone here under, say, let's go to 22? Hands up, anyone under 22? One in the corner.
Your daughter.
Anyone under 21?
Your daughter.
Two. Yeah. Under 21, any 20? 20-year-olds?
Leah.
Just one? Right there, you're up, sorry. Not my fault when you're the youngest. So while you're doing that, we would also like the oldest. Do we have Maurice, potentially? Okay, Maurice, do we have anyone over 68? Anyone over 68, hands up? One there. Anyone over 70? Hey, Maurice, how old are you? Where's Maurice? Get up there, Maurice, go on. This is the range of O2E. How old are you, Maurice? 75! Beautiful! Okay, we won't get everyone up to the stage, but we've also got a father and son relationship here. Nod, Tommy? The Hill family, of course, with the Voltrucks, the McGinleys. So all of those who come with their families, respect. Okay, now to some serious stuff. Okay, serious stuff. So this is in no particular order. No particular order. There has been a few crashes, someone told me. So someone that came out of the block super early and crashed before the event actually started, because he started a day early, was Mr. Ben D, who crashed on Tuesday. So you should. Okay, so the event started, I think on a Wednesday lunchtime. Ben crashed on Tuesday. Okay, Jay Patel, come to the house. Jay Patel, he was crying. Where's Jay? Here he goes. Okay, so we got 3 ferries, haven't we? Jay crashed on 2 out of 3 of the ferries. Next up, Noddy and Tom, father and son. So while they're coming up to the stage, a little bit of background, walking on one of the little ladies there, cycling along. Nod's getting a bit wobbly. Tom's looking around. Next minute, Nod, the father, takes out his poor son, smashes him. Noddy's fault. It was Noddy's fault. It was Noddy's fault. Okay, we've got Court Skelly in the room. Court. Is Court here? Come on now, there's no crash on there. So Court decided to smash her crasher into smithereens with a face plant, a head plant. Okay, the doctor's orders, you can't drink. Once again, okay, next one, it's not a crash, but I think day 2, we're all working our way through, and someone looked around and said, where's so-and-so? Anyway, so-and-so was stuck in the lift back at the hotel. Joe McGee, come on down. So while they're coming up, so Mark Romo, who crashed off in 20 yards outside the hotel yesterday, 20 fucking yards, and Roger Tempin's his name. Roger Tempin took out Tish, took out an e-bike, and anybody else who was in scattering range took out absolutely everybody. Here's the posse. Do we have Sam Tui in the house? Sam Tui? Okay, Sam's topic is all here. Sam had 2 crashes, both while he was stationary. Good no job. Take it quick, man, take it quick. So we won't bring you onto the stage, and then we'll bring a drink to you. So Anya has cycled 250 miles with all of us in the last 2.5 days, and she fell over on the curve, and she's now on crutches this afternoon. So Anya will come and give you a drink. So listen, just get this a little bit of hands up. Kevin touched on the sponsorship. Kevin touched on the sponsorship. I mean, £81,000. That is phenomenal. And that doesn't happen by itself. So I just want to show of hands here. We're going to go through. Has anybody here raised over £500? Okay, well let's have a drink with everyone that's done that. Everyone have a little sip. Thank you guys. Anyone's raised over £1,000? Come on. More drinks. £1,000. Okay, we're going big here. Has anyone raised over £2,000? £2,000 here. Okay, come on. We can go on, and it's not about the biggest, the best, but it's about everyone doing their best. Absolutely phenomenal, and every single one of you clearly have put the same amount of effort into your sponsorship as you have done with the event and your camaraderie and everything you've done for O2E. So thank you again for that. Well done. Quite often with these things, once you've done the event, there's a real momentum around those last closing days, a few days after you finish. So we're going to be a bit brave here, we never know. We could raise £100,000. If we all dig in a little bit more and get your company matching, get your large comments in, show your post out, you know, that would be an amazing. All these people that all do the effort and the effort that you guys do, imagine getting to 100 grand for this. Wow, we could do that, really. So thank you guys. Okay. So, a bit of fun now. So Mr. Presenter has been super kind and has made some donations. As you know, in the cycling world, we're talking the Tour de France, you have the polka dot, King of the Mountains. Of course, numero uno, and the fastest man woman on the street. So, the winner of this will be down a little drink, but they'll also be wearing uniform for the rest of the evening outside their classes. So, our ladies polka dot, Queen of the Mountain is Tish John. Tish John, come on down. Really powerful. The exact opposite of that. Nottingham, King of the Mountains. Nottingham, come down. Pick up. Come on, ladies, pick up. Speed up. You think this kind, sir? Okay, on to the greenies. So for the greenies, we have the ladies' absolute sprint queen is Amanda Carey. Calm down. Later. Okay, and from the men's absolute sprint legend, Joe Wynn, calm down. Caddy. David Caddy, come on now. This gentleman's done it before, and it's the same sort of reason actually. I think our speech is overlapped with the kids. But I look about the room and I see everybody here that's working together, there's not a camaraderie, there's pulling each other along. But there's one person, and again, everybody stands out. But I would say the happiest person, I would call this the cheekiest chappy. Okay? Has always had the smile on his face, nothing has been too much effort, and he's enjoyed every second of it. Kindly donated by Chris Emerson. This is actually going to be called The Spirit of Women Awards by donated by Chris Emerson. And this is again with Steve Kennedy, cheeky chappy that you are. Stevie, come down. Okay, so we're done. Thank you everybody. There's more beers there which will pass around. I can't thank everybody enough. The Woodfire support group, absolutely amazing. And you riders, come on as well. Absolutely amazing. Give yourselves a massive drink up next to the riders. Thank you. Again, you know, we've said this before. When we started O2E, quiet please. When we started O2E, of course we came in with our groups, and we did, there are friendship groups that we know and love. And I look around over the years, and those groups have got bigger and bigger and bigger, because it doesn't matter now who you're rooming with, who you're sitting down the table with, who you come to the ball with, who you ride with. No one gives a shit because we're all there together because we know each other so well. And the fact that you guys make the effort year in, year out, and everything you do for O2E, be very, very proud of yourselves, and behalf of the charity and behalf of O2E. Thank you so much, guys. Just quickly, so we're now going to sort of break up for our after this.